Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I need to get that energy back. I'm just a little bit tired, but I promised you guys that I would post another video in a few minutes, so I need to keep my promise. Anyway, without ado, welcome back to my channel guys. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to breastfeed. Yeah, basically give you tips on breastfeeding, on like how to do it and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like I really didn't introduce myself properly. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Everything Mother and Child. Welcome back to your favorite midwife, the one, the only Mazikho Nantlanhla Maybe. Okay, Sister Mabi. I got that maybe from my dad. My dad calls himself Mr. Maybe sometimes. I don't know why. But anyway, that doesn't matter. And I would like to introduce somebody, my very favorite, mwah, Teddy, Mr. Teddy. So yeah, I'm lazy like that. Just decided to name him Mr. Teddy. He used to be my late grandfather's doll. We've been together for how many years now? Since 20... Which year was it? I think it was since 2015. Yeah, since 2015. So that's been like 4 to 5 years now. So hi Mr. Teddy, tell them that you're going to be the baby in this video, and I'm obviously going to be the mom. Okay, I know I have short hair, but I'm still the mom. Okay, I even thought I was gonna look weird with this short hair because I'm not used to short hair, but I don't look too bad. I don't look too snacks. Doesn't matter anyway. So basically, when you are breastfeeding, the reason you need to be in the right and comfortable position yourself as a mother is because you don't want to be frustrated as time goes by, right? You don't want to be tired of breastfeeding to a point where after 3 months you're just like, you know what, I'm done, I can't, I'm just tired. And secondly, you don't want your baby to be irritated or is irritable, because once the baby gets irritated or irritable, they are not going to continue breastfeeding. They'll just stop. Okay, so that's one of the reasons, and also so that you guys can bond nicely, and also somehow prevent postpartum depression. And I'm saying this because if your baby's not breastfeeding well, or you're not comfortable with breastfeeding, you're gonna end up being frustrated, and your baby will always be crying, and you'll just be tired of everything, and that may lead to postpartum depression. Yeah, I'll probably discuss it one day, I don't know when. But yeah, basically, so first things first, before we go to the baby, we start with the mom. The mom needs to be, you as a mother needs to be in a very comfortable position. By comfortable, I mean you can just stay there for your 15 to 30 minutes of breastfeeding without being tired or feeling any pain or be getting frustrated and stuff like that. The most comfortable place I would say is your bed. But if you have a comfortable couch or a chair that you love that's comfortable, any place that you personally find comfortable, use it. Use it. It's it's your body, for your own comfort, it's for your own mental health. So yeah, get yourself a comfortable place. You can use a pillow, right? Actually use a pillow just to like balance your back, right? So that you can be comfortable. So just put a pillow on your back and make sure that you're straight up. So what we're trying to prevent is doing that when you're breastfeeding, because you'll be hurting your back. But if you're against the wall like this, then chances of you doing this are low, right? And then the second thing would be for your baby to be in a good comfortable position as well, right? So how do you hold your baby? So we're gonna start with how you hold your baby. There are different positions you can hold your baby. I like this one. So the baby's feet go under your armpit. Make sure you wash. I'm joking. Okay, no, I'm not joking. Just make sure you do. Imagine putting someone's legs under your stinking armpit. Anyway, it's not good. So you must make sure that your baby... Okay, let me just tilt this a bit because I feel like... Yeah. So their legs will be right there. And then the baby's hands, there you have them. And then the head in your palm. So you can breastfeed like that. Or on the other side. right? So that's the first position. And then another one is the normal usual one. So the hand goes to the back, and then this one can just be here, and then you can, so when you hold in the baby like this, it means the head needs to be here, right, on your elbow. The elbow is this part, on this part, on the where your cubital fossa is. Do I still remember my anatomy? It is the cubital fossa, right? And then your palm on your baby's palm. Unfortunately, Mr. Teddy is quite short, but yeah, you get me. So the baby's head, I agree, the baby's head is not balanced. So we'll just like do that because it's the baby head doesn't have control over its head as yet. So it means you need to balance the head 24/7, and then the bum on the palm. So that's how you'll be holding your baby. And then another position would be for you to put a pillow under your baby, and then also just balance. Though if you put a pillow under, it helps you not to carry that much weight of the baby. Other babies come weighing 4.5 kg, so you don't want to get tired while you're holding your baby. So you can just put a pillow under. Another position, I can't think of any other position. Those are the only ones that I actually know. Really? Are those the only position I know? Can't you breastfeed like this? But no. Would you eat standing? Nah. Okay, no. So those are the only positions. So the most important thing about positioning your baby is that your baby should be skin to skin with you. If you can, and it's not that cold, you can literally take off your clothes and take off your baby's clothes so that you can be directly skin to skin with your baby. This helps with bonding. This helps your baby to get microbiomes from you. Therefore, they end up having a stronger immune system. And last but not least, it helps with temperature regulation of your baby. Actually, that's not the last thing. There's something else I wanted to mention. It also helps with, I got the temperature regulation. Kind of what else does it help with? Oh, it also helps with more production of oxytocin, the love hormone. Therefore, your uterus will contract even much more, and also more production of milk. So your baby will be skin to skin like that. So stomach to stomach, basically, abdomen to abdomen, like that, right? Even if your baby's like this, it will be like that. Ne? Hope I'm making sense. Okay, so that's the first thing. So it's your position, and then skin to skin, but make sure you cover your baby because then the back will be cold. So the main point is that here you are skin to skin. And then when you are going to breastfeed, you need to balance your breast. Most people, when they breastfeed, they do this. I explained in my previous video that when you do this, you are blocking the ducts, so not much milk is going to come out. The baby's going to be trying to pull, like the way I explained, if your straw is occluded, or like if you bite it, not enough water or juice that you're drinking is going to come out, or even nothing at all. So that's what you're doing to the baby. Nothing much is going to come out. And remember, babies put so much effort trying to breastfeed, so their muscles get tired and there's nothing coming out, so they end up losing more energy instead of gaining it. And then, so the first thing, 4 fingers under your breast, and then the one on top, right? The main point of this is just to balance your breast, nothing much. And then skin to skin. So you rub your babies, can rub the nose or the mouth with your nipple. This helps the baby to smell their milk. Other babies, you find they're sleeping, especially after birth. Always struggle. So I normally just tell my patients or my clients to just express a bit so that there'll be that bit of milk, and then the baby will actually be able to smell it. And the baby will open the mouth like this. So when your baby opens the mouth, you shove the milk in. But do you see what I'm doing? I mean the breast. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm not doing this. I'm doing that. So you bring your baby to you. It's always the baby to the mom, not that. Because if you do this, you will get tired. When you get tired all the time, you're not going to enjoy breastfeeding. You're going to get tired of it, and then you're going to quit. So you need to be balanced, and then baby to you. That's why you have that control. That's why you need to, So it means you will hold your breast and then rub it against the nose and the mouth so the baby can smell it. Your baby will open its mouth. Once it does, you bring the baby to the breast. Make sure you don't close that baby's nose. You don't do that. So just make sure that your baby's nose is not closed. If you have small breasts, like my breasts are not that big, right? So chances of that are very small. If you have bigger breasts, sometimes That's why you need to balance your breast, and then you need to make sure and check that your baby's nose doesn't end up closed. Ne? Imagine eating with your nose closed. You are gonna choke, and yeah, what. I don't want to get into that. So that's how you breastfeed. And then the most important thing is you do not touch your areola. Stay far away from your areola. Your areola, the areola is that darkened part. I'll just post a picture here or there, whatever, and just show where the areola is. Don't touch it. That's where the baby's mouth is supposed to go, right? So when you touch it, you're preventing the baby from doing that. So you hold your breast like that, keep the baby there, and then the baby needs to open the mouth. If your baby starts, then the baby is not latching well at all. And imagine when you're eating and you keep on having to, you're gonna get tired, and when you get tired, you're no longer gonna want to feed. You just want to sleep, because you'd rather sleep, honestly. So put the baby there and make sure that the baby's mouth is wide open and covering your areola. You can even check at the bottom. You can do this to check if the baby's tongue is under your breast, so it goes like that. So the baby breastfeeds like this. I don't know if I'm making sense, right? So the breast is in, the tongue is under. When your baby breastfeeds, the nipple needs to go to the back of your baby's tongue. That way your baby stimulates the areola part-ish to produce milk. And then while it does that, the milk shoots straight up to the back, right? That's why the nipple is like in there. That's why the breast needs to be inside, right? So you make sure, like I said in the previous video, you need to make sure that what was I saying? Brain block again. Oh, you need to make sure that when you breastfeed, you feed until the breast milk is finished on the side, and then you switch up to the other side. Breastfeed until the milk is actually finished on this side as well, to prevent breast engorgement. By preventing breast engorgement, you also prevent what we call mastitis, because the complication of breast engorgement is mastitis. And once you have mastitis, you can't really breastfeed, because most of the time you end up having discharges, and you don't want to feed your baby discharges. You don't want to do that. So yeah, what else do you guys want to know? What else should I say about this? That's basically it. So how you position your baby. And most importantly, most mothers do not make their babies burp after breastfeeding. Once you put your baby down, your baby's gonna vomit. So you need to make sure your baby burps, right? So after breastfeeding, you need to balance the baby's head and then just rub the back until they burp. So just rub the back, and then when the baby burps, that's it. The feeding is done. You can put the baby down. When you make the baby lie down, do not put the baby like this. You know why? If the baby ends up vomiting, then they're gonna choke on their own vomit. But if you make them lie like this, if they end up vomiting, the vomit is gonna go to the side. You can even put your baby like this, flat, and then make sure the face goes that way, so that the baby doesn't end up closing the nose. But really, honestly, the best way is to put your baby like this, so that when your baby vomits, they don't end up choking on their own vomit. You wouldn't want that to happen to your little cutie one, right? So that's basically it about breastfeeding. So just make sure that you are comfortable and your baby's comfortable. That way you guys can bond, you can have fun, and make sure that you have eye contact. I get so frustrated when I find women on their phones while breastfeeding. Guys, Mara. The other lady put the baby, I think she was like 19. She put her baby there. Like last time I checked, she was breastfeeding. I taught her how to breastfeed, and yeah, everything was going well. Luckily, the baby could latch well, and everything was just on point. And then when I come back to check up on her, the baby is in the crib and she's on her phone, telling everyone that she got a boy or a girl. I don't remember. But yeah, please don't do that, guys. You need to bond with your baby. Bonding is very important. As most people in the I wouldn't even say the Black community only. Every single person, I've noted that they don't really understand the effect bonding has later on, and people don't know. People don't know this. I wouldn't know it if I didn't do psych. I also really wouldn't know it if I didn't study psych. But now I know, if you don't give your baby attention, that's how you get people who have attachment problems. They'll either be too attached to their boyfriends or girlfriends, or they will have their how do they call it? Ambivalent type of attachment. Those people, when you say it's over, okay babes, bye, mice, I don't care, because they didn't get that love from the mom. And then you get those with secure attachments. Those ones, they're loving. When you say it's over, kind of what happened to those ones. When you say it's over, it will just be a matter of, okay, cool, why is it over? Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, okay, I understand, and then life goes on. You don't go running after the person all the time, like, please come back. So it's really important to build that relationship with your child. Anyway, yeah, that's it from me. That's it from us. Say bye, Mr. Teddy. Bye, everybody. And tell them, please do subscribe, like, comment, share. And don't forget to hit that notification button. Love you all so much. Please breastfeed those babies. Give them what is due to them. Love you all so much. Bye.